Molecular biology is a specialized branch of biochemistry that deals with the study of biota at their molecular level, which controls and comprises them. Molecular level is the level which molecules formed by two or more atoms with similar element or different elements that bound together. Another definition of molecular biology is that it concerned with the studying of chemical composition of such molecules and their connections to the biological processes. Those molecules are simply called biomolecules that pertains to carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids. Persons that conduct research, experiments, and study molecular biology is what we call molecular biologists. Being a molecular biologist is not so easy. They woke up early in the morning and have a coffee before going to work. Inside the laboratory, they spend their time in doing things such as electrophoresis. It is a process where molecules make up in line with their size. Second, polymerase chain reaction, or what we call PCR. It is used to strengthen small amounts of DNA in further experiments. PCR is used as an essential tool in molecular biology to ensure that we have sufficient DNA to carry out new techniques such as genetic modification and has its use in DNA profiling and disease analysis. Third, restriction digest. It is the procedure of cutting DNA up into smaller bits using enzymes that only play at a particular genetic sequence. Fourth, ligation. It is the way of joining two pieces of DNA together. Ligation is useful when introducing a new part of DNA into another genome. Fifth, plotting. It is a procedure used to identify biomolecules following electrophoresis accurately. And the last one is cloning. It is a technique of introducing a new gene into a cell or organism. After that, they will analyze and interpret the data. Molecular biologists has their own lab notebook, of which they will write down everything and even the smallest data they gathered. Also, they have recycle bin and biohazard bucket inside their laboratory. Life of a professional molecular biologist is different with the life of a molecular biology student. Why? Because molecular biologist has freedom. They were able to write their own procedure. They were able to conduct their own research to find what procedure may work or fit in. And if there's something goes wrong, they will use their critical thinking skills and make thousands of judgments and think what they will do next. Their work is a very broad mission. They not just simply care about molecules, but also they care about the people, population, and they do it for more than 100 countries all over the world. They're able to save lives, millions at a time. They want to treat cancer, Alzheimer, Parkinson's, and etc. Molecular biologists want to discover or invent something that no one else in the world knows, and they're very proud of it. In their work, enthusiasm and curiosity is very important. Why? Because those passions drives the work of a molecular biologist. Also, they must be patient because it takes a lot of time before they know the result of their work. Molecular biologists enlighten people of what molecular biology really is. They share their knowledge by doing academic works such as teaching, doing workshops, practical demonstrations in school and universities, conferences, and other governmental agencies. They formulate and elaborate strategies that involves biological processes. Molecular biologists that work in the private sector conduct research and develop food technology, drugs, and biotechnology. They played a major role in the development of the new vaccines, medicines, and other approaches in the control of the diseases. Because of them, some of the untreated diseases before can now be treated because they helped to develop and discover new vaccines and medicines. Now, I can say that molecular biologist is an indispensable part of our lives today and in our lives to the future, so we must appreciate all molecular biologists all over the world.